Gina, when it came to kissing your husband at the altar, you certainly didn't hold back. Let's take a look at that.
May I have the rings, please? All right.
Today? Okay.
By the authority vested in me, I pronounce you are married. And Clint, you may kiss Gina.
Dang.
Oh, and the back
Right, that part. Damn, Gina. Well, did anyone else notice how Clint was looking at Gina when she came down the aisle?
Sure did.
Hello. Oh, good to finally meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Did you notice how he was looking at you?
He didn't look anywhere else.
I mean, that's a promising start. It's definitely a promising start. Can we talk about how, is that a golden doodle?
Yes.
We have one who we need you to come teach ours some manners, because I don't know how you got your dog to be so well behaved. Ours is out of control.
He definitely was on some storm medicine that day. So he was
Gave him a little Benadryl or something to take.
He was a little dopey for sure.
So how was the first kiss? Because y'all went for it.
We dove right in.
Was
It
a
was
kiss.
good. Yeah, it didn't feel awkward. It felt pretty natural. So
He made up for what Kirsten and Shaq didn't do.
right.
Absolutely. So
Nicole being Nicole.
I gotta give her an umbrella every time because the shade be real.
So how was that, having a camera crew, you know, follow you on your wedding day as you marry a stranger?
There's so many of them. So I remember at one point, like, walking to the bathroom, and I was like, someone's following me. And, like, you have to get used to someone being around. So I just started messing with them at one point, because there would be, like, I sat down and talked to my friend, and I remember there were 2 cameras pointing at me. So I was like, I'm gonna stand up, and then they'd stand up. And then I'd sit back down, and they'd sit down. So then I just, like, started juking to see if they would mess with it. But it's an interesting feeling, yeah.
Okay. All right, Gina, let's take a look at your first ever conversation with your husband. Roll the clip.
So where do you live? In town?
Downtown. I rent a high-rise condo.
Okay. Which high-rise condo?
505.
I'm at 505.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so...
Okay, I thought you might have looked a tiny bit familiar, and I was like, maybe I met him in the elevator, because I talked to everyone in the elevator.
That is crazy. What a coincidence.
Had you seen him in your building
I
before?
had seen him in the elevator, yeah.
You have
before.
seen him in the
Yeah.
elevator before.
Yeah.
Don't they do like home visits?
They definitely almost got busted, for sure. So, and our home visits were like within 24 hours. But they did my home visit the day before, and then the next morning, I went out to walk my dog, and I briefly remember passing a van, and there was a man in a headset, and I was like, Are they
coming back?
Are they about to tell me I got a match? Like, that's quick. And so I walk my dog, come back, and the whole production team is outside. And I was like, oh, did you guys call? Like, I left my phone upstairs, and they were like, oh no, we just forgot to get like a little footage of the building, is what they had said. So, I mean, I just played FBI, and once they left, I asked the valet who they were, what they were doing, and he was like, oh, they're interviewing some old man upstairs.
Okay. I don't even know where to go from here. 'Cause this is interesting. So how are you feeling during this first conversation?
I think the first thing that I'm noticing is like conversation just felt easy. I definitely can feel the like the chemistry in conversation, but I'm not feeling like a ton of physical chemistry.
Okay. You don't feel like the sexual sparks
No,
aren't flying.
No,
Okay.
not fly.
So how do you keep him out the friend zone?
Girl, I don't know. I guess I just have to hold on to that idea
That it can
that
happen.
it can happen. Like,
Understood. So when you had this situation before, right? What was the turning point?
in my previous relationship, it was definitely his sense of humor, the way he treated me, and he was great in bed too, so that helped.
Well, that
so
helps.
it was like,
That helps. This is gonna be interesting.